Hello, Jocelyn. I am D'Angelo. So I read an article about the COVID vaccine for children. In this article, have two researchers. One of these is a doctor of USA, Mayo Clinic, and the other one is a professor from London University. About this article is how the countries research in vaccine for children from 6 months to 11 years old. So what do you think about this podcast?
Hi, Angelo. After having listened to the BBC podcast, and I knowing the opinion of the doctor and the professor of the vaccination in children's, I affirm my point of view because I agree with these people because the vaccine of children is necessary. I think at the 6-month babies and 7 years old childrens are already able to create immunity. So it's necessary the vaccine for virus and bacteria. That is why start trials, I think, is very safe, and the fathers love to be vaccinate the children for the security of them.
For sure.
So, what do you think for this podcast?
Well, in fact, I very interesting about the investigation about the new vaccine for this part of people, because they are very avoid to the sickness. And I have the doctors, they must publicate the news from the COVID vaccine for children. It's very important for the age and for their family and for their country healthness. So what do you think about the pandemic in general?
Yes, I agree with you, and I think the global pandemic appeared since the end of 2021, 2020 maybe. The test we carried out the order to create an effective vaccine for the population. I don't know, the vaccine is the only way to care children's and care the population in general. It's so important vaccinate the people. What do you think with the pandemic in general too?
Well, I'm very worried about when the doctors find the cure for this vaccine, because the economic rates and the sustainable works in all the countries is in danger.
Yes.
In our country, inclusive, there are many people, they have formal works or formal jobs, and they can give a better ocean of life their families. Is very worried about the state, about me, and the future of the people.
Yes, it's so true. So what do you think for the coronavirus pandemic in our country, in Peru?
Well, I think about this item about the children, our children seems healthy, but they they healthy and they stay in their house like elders family, and they'll be more caution by parents to secure them. I hope so. Really, I hope the the Peruvian governors, the new Peruvian governors, think in this population. What do you think about our reality, Jocelyn?
I think in the situation in Peru is very different to the other countries of the world, because I do not think children will be vaccinated soon in Peru, and the fathers will be afraid to be vaccinated too. But to have herd immunity, you should avoid contact with infected people and do not leave their homes and wash the hands. I don't know, and wait to the moment in our authorities seem to be agree with the vaccinate and wait to the sick children to have recovered. And that's all. It's my opinion.
I'm agree with you, Jocelyn. That's all for me too. Well, thank you for listening us, and see you soon.
Yes, thank you for the information.